Hello guys. So this is my very first live stream. I'm a little bit nervous to be honest, but let's hope that everything goes for the best. Given that Monday's video went pretty well, at least by your reactions, I thought that in preparation for the episode 2 of the TCG Collecting Journey, we might spend some time together while I hunt for the best cards for the next topic, which will be the supernovas, basically. You picked that, so I'm happy that we share the topic. So during the live stream, what I will do is pick whatever illustration that we think it's better. So, and also of course we will stay within the budget. Maybe before we start, I thought about giving you a reminder of the rules of the challenge. So basically we will have a $150 budget for the entire month. We will get Japanese alt arts, mainly because they're cheap and also because they're equally good. Each episode will follow a specific month, a specific topic. And this time we chose the worst generation. So it's 12 main characters, and if we have an extra budget after we pick all the characters, we will get also some other hidden gems, let's say. And so well, let's begin. So I prepared for this live stream an Excel file with my favorites, basically illustrations for the worst generation, and some alternatives. But we'll see if you have other ideas for some characters. We can check them as well. So maybe we can start with the first character, which is Kid, if you're okay with that. Also, let me know if you can hear me well, or if I have to adjust some of the settings of the live, because it's, I repeat, it's my first time, so I'm probably gonna mess something up. Okay, let's start from Kid. So I also have some tabs open here in order to check all the alt arts for each of the characters, and so we can pick the best one. This is prepared in advance, so just to have an idea of the average amount that we're going to spend today. Okay, great. Let's start with Kid, we said. Okay, so obviously Kid has many illustration under his name. I went for the OP01 alt art because I think it's also one of the best illustration of Kid. So there are other illustrations that are nice as well, but it's below $80, or it should be below $80. So I think it would be a nice addition for this challenge. So what we will do next is to go on to buy. I forgot to mention, this live is not sponsored by Bai. Bai is one of my sponsors for the main channel, but this live is by no means sponsored by them. I'm just using their service because I've used it for at least 3 years, and it's good, so we're going to use it. So we said Kid, the code of Kid is OP01051. So what we will do is to write OP01051 here on the search bar and look for the result for Kid. Also, we have multiple platforms here, so we will probably choose the cheapest option, because of course we have to stay within the budget, so it's not gonna be very easy. Okay, so let's sort this from low to high, so we'll see the opportunities as they present. Okay. It should cost around, or at least the average price on eBay, because price charting is showing eBay prices, should be between $7 and $8. So I think here, given that we're shopping straight from Japan, it should be cheaper. Do you always buy in Mercari, or do you... thank you, Ruben, for the question. No, I don't always buy on Mercari, but I check Mercari first because it's the quickest option whenever I need to buy something. But I use it mainly as a reference, and then I go through the other platforms to see if I can find better deals. So, for example, here we have the first kid that we're looking for, $6. Let's check. Okay, so $6. We also need to pay the fees. So it's gonna be $6 plus an additional $2 probably. Well, the card seems nice, to be honest. Okay, it's not the best quality of picture to check for the card condition, but it seems nice to me. At least lightly played. So this is the first option. Let's check also the other. Oh, there's another one. So this is a better image for the card. Doesn't seem to have whitening or anything. I mean, One Piece cards usually have are pretty clean, and because they came out like 4 years ago. So this is OP01, and OP01 is the very first set, as the name suggests, and maybe there's a white speck on the bottom right, or is just the lighting, I don't know. But on the front it looks very nice. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay. Let's check for better deals on this is Yahoo Auction, actually, even though the name suggests otherwise, but it's basically Yahoo Auction. Okay. Yeah, it looks nice. So guys, if you have any question, feel free to ask me, because I don't like to be quiet on stream, and given that that's my first time, I don't really know what to say to you. I'm just learning by error, I think. So low to high. Okay. $7, so the cheapest version here is $7, which is above the other one. And here, actually, I think most of the times you also pay national shipping within Japan, so that's above what we were hoping. Let's check Rakuten, and let's see if Rakuten has something. Also, Rakuten is different from Mercari and from J-Direct items, which is Yahoo Auction, as I said before, because here you can actually get multiple cards from the same seller, so you save a bit on shipping. So if we find, even if it's a bit more expensive than on Mercari, it could be better to get it from Rakuten if the seller has other cards we are looking for. But yeah, $7. Let's check this one. $7. Hi, Collectible Kaime. Is the name correct? Collectible Kaime? Yeah. Yeah, the card also looks nice here. Let's check these guys' store. Oh, I'm glad that I pronounced your nickname correct. I made an order on Bai for the first time last week because of you. Got 2 OP14 boxes for $45 and 24 OP09 packs. I don't think it has arrived in my country yet, but I'm praying they're not weighted. No, I don't think, because to be honest, I've always found myself... I mean, I appreciate Japanese sellers a lot, because whenever I'm in doubt, it's always the positive option. So I wouldn't be afraid for the shipping, especially if you have a tracking number that you can check. But let's check for other cards on this seller. So this is OP10 111. Let's see if it has a Luffy. No Luffy. Let's see if he has a Law. OP14009. OP14009. No. It doesn't seem to have other cards that we are looking for. Let's see for this bunny. OP070026. Oh, it does have a bunny. $7. What's the suggested price here? For bunny, $10. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it could be good. Let's check for other. Capone, OP11, 101. True, when I use Panda Buy from China, it seemed a lot more sketchy. Japanese are always prioritizing quality of service. Yes. Also, the craziest purchase I made was back, I think it was 2 years ago. There was a listing for, I think it was, from Starter Deck 01, from Starter Deck 13, which is the ultimate deck, if I remember correctly, for $35. And I thought it was just the boxes, because it wasn't specified, or at least the listing wasn't clear about if the boxes were new or not. And I thought, okay, maybe for $35 I could still buy 13 boxes, even just for display. And when they came here, actually they were all sealed, so it was insane to me. And that's why I tend to trust Japanese sellers. But let's get back to the purchases here. So I would get this one. I like this one. No, okay, no, it was this card. It's pretty much the same, but this has better illustrations to check for eventual whitening, or maybe something here. Let's see. It looks... Yeah, but in the end, I don't really care if it's slightly played or near mint for a $6 card. So I would just add it to the shopping cart. Do you always get Japanese cards on Buy, or there are some exceptions you think are worth it on Card Market or eBay? Yes, I also use eBay and also Card Market. Card Market, I use it, I mean, I'm based in Europe, so it's easier for me to use Card Market, but I use Card Market for the base set, so for the commons, uncommons, rare cards, super rares, which are very, very cheap. And the main cost comes from the shipping, and so using Card Market is much cheaper than using Buy for that particular instance. And also eBay depends if the listing on eBay has free shipping. I use eBay if the cost of the card is not very, very high. Okay, so we got our first card. To be honest, your videos got me to start doing my own. I did a rarity video heavily influenced by you. Just That's great. That's great. I will check it. I will check it later. I will go to your channel and see what you've done. It's crazy that I inspired someone to do videos, honestly. So our second card would be... Oh, let me know if you prefer this Luffy, which is the OP10 Old Art Luffy, or if you prefer the OP14 Old Art Luffy. I mean, both of them sucks a bit to me. They're not super cool illustrations, but I kind of went with them because basically they both come from the Sabaudi arc, which is where we meet the other Worst Generation pirates. And so I think this kind of design for Luffy, at least with the blue jacket on, is more fitting than better illustrations, let's say. But before you tell me which kind of Luffy you prefer, if the OP14, which is the red one, or the OP10, which is the yellow one, I would check the Trafalgar Law, which is from OP14, which is a card that I want 100%, even if it wasn't for the episode. So I would get it anyway. And I forgot the code. OP14009, okay. OP14009. Fusion World is Dragon Ball, right? I've never covered Dragon Ball. I know that the cards spiked a lot recently. I think a little after the One Piece spike in December, January. But I've seen many posts on super expensive Dragon Ball cards. I vote for OP10 Luffy. Yeah, I also think it's a little bit better. At least it's doing something. But let's check the law before. So $5 is not a lot, because I think it was priced at... Yeah, it's from $11 average price on... Let's check price charting for a second. Yeah, it sold for, yeah, pretty much on average $10-11. Yeah, there were cheaper sales, but still $5 seems like a pretty good price for this kind of card. Let's see if it has some issues, because it really seems like a low price for it. What do you think about this card? Because I think this is one of the best low cards, or even one of the best cards that old arts that came out from OP14. It does seem okay. Yeah, it does seem okay. Let's add it to the cart. Dragon Ball is getting insane with prices right now. Not a good time to buy high-end cards. Yeah, I guess so. It's something the same, or basically I guess it's something similar to what happened to to One Piece in late December, early January, I think. You're making me want to buy these cards myself. Yeah. No, I mean, some of these are pretty good, I think. I'm a bit concerned about the Luffy because I don't really like these two illustrations, but they're fitting with the theme, so I think we will go with these. OP10, 111. OP10. Okay. $586, 465, but here there's no filter here. Oh, 370. 370 is good. 370 is really good. I cannot sort the card. No. No, I cannot sort the cards here, but 266. But this is an auction, so the price will likely go up. Let's check this one. Oh, this is also an auction. I thought it was... no. I don't know. Let's go on Mercari then. OP10, 111. Do you avoid auctions? No, I don't avoid auctions, but I mean I think for the last episode, if I remember correctly, I got the Miso Sunday in an auction because the price was super low and it was impossible to find similar prices for cards in other platforms, but I don't want to wait for the auction to end. It's no, this is kind of ruined. This is more moderately played than lightly played, to be honest. I don't know how they whiten the borders so much for a card that has 1 year at best. They played a lot with it, I think. I think this is a card that should be checked out on Rakuten because it shouldn't be super expensive, and maybe we can find some seller that have it. 566. I want low to high. My lightly played cards are near mint. Yeah. Yeah. This could be okay. Yeah, what I don't really like about Rakuten is that in many cases they take a scan of the card. They don't take pictures, but they are usually larger sellers, and so I tend to trust them. He has a lot of One Piece cards, it seems. Let's take a look at what we're missing. So we have Eustass Kid, we have Trafalgar Law, we need... let's check for the cheapest cards. So, for example, Rouge here. OP07 021. OP07 021. No Rouge. EB01 015 for a pool. 051. No pool. Okay. Let's check for the Zoro at least. OP14, 015, maybe. Yeah, it does have the Zoro. Okay. So he has the Luffy, the Zoro. Let's do this. Yeah, this is not a great picture of the card, but it seems okay. But for $5, I mean, who cares? Let's add it to the shopping cart. Okay. Let's get back to the same seller here and get the Luffy as well. Are you trying to order more than one from the same seller? Yes, I'm trying to, because it will reduce the shipping costs and also the buy fees. Because if I order from different sellers, I have to pay the 300 yens each time I order from a different seller. So if I get more cards from only one seller, so for example this one, I would just pay one internal shipping in Japan and one buy fee of 300 yen, which are not that much, but still, if you can save something, let's do it. So let's see if he at least has the Capone here. OP1111. Yeah, it does have the Capone. Okay. $5 as well. It's not super cheap, but it's $1 above average. I mean, still okay in my book. Okay, let's see if he has also the Bonnie here, OP07026. OP07026. No Bonnie. OP01039. What up? Okay. No killer as well. ST02010. So guys, are you actually One Piece fans who joined the hobby, or are you TCG fans that joined the One Piece TCG? I'm a bit curious about that, because I'm a One Piece fan first, and then I started collecting in 2023, I think. ST17005. No, okay. I mean, we got 3 cards from the same seller, which I think it's nice. Let's check what we miss. So we got the Kid, we got the Luffy, we got the Trafalgar Law. We missed the Bonnie. Let's check the Bonnie. Been watching One Piece since 11 years old, about to be 29 this year. Yeah. Me and you the same. I don't remember when I started watching One Piece. I think it was 2002 or something. And then I started reading the manga every week since 2013 or something like that. I never missed a week of reading the manga. I stopped watching the anime but I'm still reading the manga every single week. $5. It's cheap, way cheaper than I was expecting. Yeah, $10 here. Oh, finally, a lot of pictures. Does seem to have a problem here. On the top right. On the bottom is okay. No, but here, if we look at the back, it's okay. So maybe it's just a bad picture, I guess. It does seem to have a problem here. But if we look at the back of the card, there seem to be no issues at all. I got the Shonen Jump app, $3.99 a month. Yeah, it's is it called Manga Plus, the Shonen Jump app? It's started with anime, then moved to manga, and haven't missed a week. Crazy scene became mainstream thought through the years. Yeah, yeah, it's super popular now. Let's set it to the cart and then I will check it later for the conditions. Yeah, generally Japanese sellers have they upload a lot of pictures of the card, but they tend to not be very good. They're not very good at taking pictures, actually, or at least many of them. I don't know why, but it's something I've seen multiple times. They take a lot of pictures, but many times they're not super nice. Can't wait for Rocks and Loki. Yeah, hey, me too. Me too, but I think the Elbaf cards will come out with the anime. They cannot anticipate the anime by that much, because otherwise they're going to spoil the story to the anime watchers. I mean, it would be okay for manga readers, but it could be a problem for anime watchers. So I think we'll have to probably in OP17. So maybe this August we will see the new characters. So let's check for the killer card here. OP01039. This is actually a promo. It wasn't super easy to find because killer actually doesn't have an alt art in a regular set, at least. So I don't even know if this one is, I don't remember actually if this one is textured or not, or just has the holo foil on. $3 sounds nice. We'll have to pay domestic shipping fee for example. Usopp about to get his power up. Yeah, let's see about that, because I think he was mistreated by a lot. You can go to Card Rush One Piece. It also works with Bai. You can buy cards there. I will definitely check it out. But for now, I will stay here because I know the platform, and so I prefer for now to stay here. So it's 320 here. Let's see if in Rakuten we can find a price close to that. $4.99, which I guess it's close to the other price after shipping. Yeah, but this guy has no viable picture whatsoever, so I don't know. Let's see if he has some other card that I need. Also, Basil Hawkins. This also is actually a promo card. It's you cannot find it in a set. Usopaki and Hammer, yeah. Yeah, Usopp stocks have been down for a while now. Unfortunately, I really like the character. I don't know why Oda is not giving him anything else to do that is not just cry or be afraid of everything. ST02010. No, I opened too many. No, it doesn't have this one. I mean, I really like this illustration of Basil Hawkins, which is done by Hayaken, but also this one by Bashiko is not bad, to be honest, and it's a bit cheaper. So maybe let's see if he has, no, it's, yeah, let's see if he has this OP07029. Packs in starter decks are a glitch. What do you mean? $0.29. He does have one. Yeah. Let's check these Hawkins then. This is a good illustration as well for Hawkins, and I also really like Bashiku's art. So let's get this. Yeah, I've never opened actually a pack from a starter deck. So I don't know what you usually find inside. I tend to buy singles instead of ripping packs. I also do that, but if I want to find a specific card, I prefer to get the singles. Hope 01039. 039. Okay, it was this one. Let's set it to the cart. You bought many starter decks just for the packs. I usually prefer to collect Japanese cards because they're way cheaper and basically it's the same art. So I wouldn't know about super expensive cards coming from starter decks packs, but I guess there are many of them. I mean, to me they're all promos, and I would never try to find a specific one, but I guess it's fun. OP07021. Okay. So have you found some old art that you were looking for in the packs that you opened from the decks? I forgot the number. Yeah, OP07021. Oh, here it is. So he also has the Rouge, which is not expensive, but I don't think it's that easy to find, at least below $5 if we also consider the shipping and the fees. So $3.60 is a good price, given he will come with the other two cards. We don't miss a lot of them, actually. I think we have, yeah, let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we just miss 3 cards at the moment. And they are Drake, Apu, and Teach. And if you didn't know, Teach also is part of the Worst Generation, but it wasn't included in the in this About the Saga. But it's also part of the Worst Generation. Yeah. I also think Divine Departure from OP13 is a super cool card. I mean, if you find it at a good price and you're okay with that amount, go for it. Because it's the only attack from Roger that we've seen so far, so it's pretty iconic. Let's check for the Drake. OP10 114. I cannot stand that Apu guy. Yeah. Yeah, I guess it's not the funniest character or the most enjoyable one, but it's part of the Worst Generation, so we have to get it. This is super cheap, actually. $2. I don't remember if we check it here already. OP10 114. OP10 114. Oh no, it's much more expensive here. EB01015. I don't remember if we check it. $9 for the Apu. No, you can keep it to yourself. ST17005. No, okay. This is super cheap though. $2 for an old art. It looks pretty good on the front. Maybe here there could be an issue. Let's check the back. Oh, the back seems okay. Let's go to Rakuten and see if there are also some offers here. Close to that at least. I forgot the number. OP10 114. OP10 114. How long does it usually take from the moment you buy to get them in your house? It depends on the shipping method you select, but usually, at least in my case, it's like 2 to 3 weeks on average. But it depends also on the delivery service in your own country, because last time the post office here held the package for like a week for no reason. $3. If this guy has other cards, I'm going to get them from him or from her if she's a lady. EB01 050. EB01 050. $8 again. Jesus Christ. ST17005. No. Doesn't seem that the teach is super easy to find, huh? Let's look at the single teach on Mercari. Teach is also, I think, yeah, it's a promo from maybe the Dex packs. I don't know. What did I do? Yeah. You always calculate the extra custom costs. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I will show you my Excel file later, so you'll see how I calculate everything. I mean, I don't specifically calculate the import duties on that Excel file because it's something that it's different from region to region, but I calculate for pretty much everything from Japan to where I live. $7 for the teach here. Okay. $9 here. No, let's get the teach definitely from here. $7 plus the 300 yen. It's gonna be like $9. Oh, again, domestic fee shipping. Okay. No pictures for the card. Let's see if we can find some other solutions for the teach. $7. It's the minimum apparently. $16 is a lot for our challenge. No, it's too much. No, it's super tough to find this teach. Okay, so maybe let's go back to Rakuten and get it for $9, I guess. Jesus. Oh, I'm doing fine, thank you. How are you doing? So here it is. Oh no, it's a second anniversary set, okay. I forgot actually where it came from. I wanted to get this specific version of Teach because it's from, it's a pre-time skip Teach. And since I'm basing all the characters' appearance on the Sabaudi arc, I'd like to have the pre-time skip Teach because I already have a post-time skip Teach, which I got for episode 1. Thank you. Thank you. So, okay, let's see if this seller also has other cards that we need. So the Apu, basically it's just the Apu and the Drake, because we already have the other 9. No, Apu is super expensive. We don't know why, but this kind of Apu is apparently super expensive. Why? OP time 114. Oh, yes. Yes. He also has the Drake. And so we will add the Drake to the card along with the Teach, and we'll go check for the Apu, which is the last one that we need to complete our worst generation. EV01050. I no longer need this. Okay. Let's go to Rakuten because I want to see if every seller is putting Apu at a higher price than I was expecting. $8. No, I want to see from low to high. Are you only collecting or playing too? At the moment I'm just collecting, but I'd like to start playing as well because, well, for starters, you can win some exclusive cards if you play the game, and so which otherwise would be pretty expensive. So maybe I'll start playing competitively. I mean, I know how to play, but I'd like also to start playing competitively and also attend tournaments, have fun, share the journey with you maybe. Let's see. $5 looks okay. This guy has put pictures. Nice. Let's add it to the shopping cart. Okay, so oh no, but what? Okay, so what do we do now? We have all the characters. Let's split the screen and let's calculate. I cannot see. Yeah, okay. So I made also this table to see how much we are spending actually. Yeah, maybe let's see. Maybe I don't know. Maybe next week or the week after that we can have a live stream where we play together, or you teach me how to play competitively, because I repeat, I know how to play, but I don't think I'm a super good player at the moment, at least. So this is, we went for this type of kid. OP01 051 999. We have 300 fees. So a total of $8 for kid. The Luffy, oh, we have the law first 750. OP14 009. A plus, yeah. Plus the what? 750. It's also one card from the seller, so yeah. The bunny is, Jesus, I don't remember the code. I will check it later. So 800 plus 300 What's the problem here? I don't understand what it doesn't like. This is the exchange rate. Okay, maybe there was some inaccuracy on the formula. Okay. No. Okay. You gotta make a guide for these Excel sheets. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I use Excel a lot for work, so I'm kinda used to it. Hi, thoughts on the English version of McDonald's promos coming in April? I have to check them. I read some news about this McDonald's promo, but I still have to take a look at them. So I wouldn't know at the moment, but I will definitely check. And thanks for the heads up. 550. This is 1, 2, 3 cards, so it's 300 times divided by, yeah. No. Sorry, I'm down. Okay. Killer is the OP01013. So when is Navy coming? Maybe next episode will be based on the Navy. Actually, a lot of Navy characters are super cheap. Super cheap. Like $2 or $3 or whatever. The problem is that there are many characters. But they're super cheap. Again. And also the Hawkins. The Hawkins is OP07, 029, 50, and the same type of fees. Then we have the X Drake, which is a standalone card. But we'll check this guy later for other cards. Where is it? X Drake. OP10, 114, 500 yen, 300 fees. Oh, no. I have to change. No, I have to delete this. Yeah. I forgot about this one. Better for me. Less fees to pay. 1, 2, yeah. It's 300 divided by 2 cards. The teach is ST17 005 350 and 300 divided by 2 cards. OP0299 Sakazuki looks a lot cool. I have to check the Sakazuki, but I found one for much cheaper than that. Do we have one piece? Have a good day. Bye, Kaimi. Kaim. I will check your channel later. Anyway. Do you have one PC? I had it. I have to check if I have to upload the app, but I will reinstall it if I for some reason deleted it. Yapu is 780. So got 4 cards here, so it's 300 divided by 4. Capone is 780. Is there only one piece sim to play online, right? There are no other solutions if you want to play online. Because I remember when I made the video of how to play, there was just OP sim to actually play with other people online, at least. Otherwise, you couldn't. And last one is Luffy. 780. 300. Okay. Phone, but it's complicated. Yeah, I have to check that as well. So okay, so with the worst generation characters, we are at 70 something. Yeah, we are at $71 spent, and we have a remaining budget of basically $80. If we take out the shipping costs and import duties and stuff, we still have like $50 to $60 maybe. So we can have some fun and get other cards. Let's see from one of these this guy, for example. Unbind them? No. What happened? I don't know what I do. No. Let's check for One Piece cards. Here, low to high. Let's see if this guy has some alt arts for cheap. Let me try one thing. We'll see if he has something from OP01. Yeah, this is okay. This is the box topper. For just I don't have all the altereds from OP01, so for $1, I guess I would add it to the cart. When I first saw your videos, thought that you are mad popular because they are so qualitative. I hope I still can bring the same quality in the recent videos. We are on price charting. Okay, so I don't know what happened. I screwed up something, maybe. Let's get back to buy from here. Oh, okay. Now let me know if you see Bai as well. Because I'm... I don't know what happened, honestly. But yeah, now it's good. Okay. Good, good. Yeah, internet is not going super fine. No. OP01. Yeah, basically what I was doing, I was checking if this seller had some cheap alt arts from OP01, because I already have bought some cards from him, so if we find some good deals, we won't pay additional shippings or additional fees from Bai. So I was looking at this top loader for $1, which could be not super nice, but still I need to have it if I want to complete OP01. Have to eat, but coming back soon. Yeah. Bon appetit. Can be a bit boring to check for all the cards. Maybe, I don't know if you have a specific card you would like me to hunt down. So maybe, I don't know, a specific Luffy card or a specific Zoro card that you want to see if we can find at a reasonable price. I wanted actually to complete the Emperor's Leader cards from OP09, because I got the buggy one for the last episode, and I wanted to get the other 3 Emperors. But the problem was that the Luffy leader card was super expensive, at least for the budget that I had. So it was like $30 or something, the cheapest option. Let me check. Because if we find that Luffy for like $20-25, we might get it. OP05, it was 061, if I remember. No, OP09, 061. What about Zoro OP12, 020? Let's see. Is it the leader with yeah, the old art leader maybe? Zoro. Set. It's Legacy of the Master, yeah. Yes. Yeah, we can check it. Yeah. Good call. Good call. Let's check the Luffy first, and then we go for the Zoro. What? $10? Are you joking? Did the price collapse? It was $30 1 month ago. This card must be heavily played or damaged, because it's crazy. Yeah, it seems it has a bending or a crease. What? No. But $14 is good as well. It does seem a bit, yeah, a bit roughed up. Here, the corner is a little bent. Let's keep looking. Yeah, maybe I can fix it, but still, let's see if we find something more interesting. Oh, this looks good. No, also here. So it appears to have a little whitening on the top left. Yeah, but on the surface it looks good. Let's keep it open and check for the Zoro that you suggested. I think manga events are most underpriced and alternate leaders most overpriced. Yeah, alternate lead. Yeah, I mean it depends. It depends for sure. Alternate events, given the rarity or the low pull rate, many of them are underpriced actually, and they were super underpriced a while ago because you could buy. I was making the. I was writing the script for the video that will come out tomorrow, which is about the best Luffy cards that came out this day, and I went back to one of my previous videos that went out in September, and I was suggesting to get the Gear 2 alternate event for like $50 in English, and now it's like 220 or something like that, and it went to 300 in December. So yeah, they were super underpriced. Can you go English if cheaper than Japanese? Yeah, I mean, for this type of episodes, I think I will go Japanese only because I started with Japanese cards, and I think I will continue to get Japanese cards. But yeah, sometimes there are some cards that you can find at lower prices in English than Japanese. Divine Departure is Steel Cold and Red Hawk. Yeah, let's check, because I remember that Red Hawk was for sure pretty affordable. I mean, none of the English card is cheap as an absolute term, but yeah, $50 doesn't seem a lot. Yeah, I completely dipped from the end of January. It was $86. Now it's 54, and you can find it for 30. At least the most recent sale was made at $30. No. Jesus. I want to see Divine Departure. Internet is not helping me now. I think Divine Departure actually is a very good card. Divine Departure. Actually, there are two Divine Departures, because there's also one from OP10, which is this one, and it's at $70. The one from OP13 is actually $120. Not cheap, but still a lot cheaper than a month ago, at least. 170 now. Yeah, 120 more or less. It went down to $100. Yeah, I don't know about OP13, because I would wait at least May or June, when the reprints will be out or soon to be out, and see what happens to the prices. Because a lot of the prices now are still influenced by the scarcity of the boxes. Especially, yeah. Thank you, Dylan. Yeah, the next one I think will come out not this Monday, but the next one. The price difference from English to Japanese on those is crazy. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. For example, let's see this Divine Departure, which is number 76. OP13 076. I don't know how much cheaper, but for sure it will be cheaper. Scalpers will be buy up all the reprints, so they're keeping it. I will still the best cards. I don't know, maybe I like with any TCG, I think scalpers will give up at some point. I don't know when, but they will for sure give up. Yeah, it's $20. $20. No, but this one is the Shanks. This one is the Shanks. Why it came up here, I don't know, but this is the Roger one, is $30. 33, yeah. 33, yeah. So maybe more or less $30 is the price for the Japanese version, and the English one goes for $120. It's a big price difference. Okay, so I don't know if you want to continue a little bit, or if we can end the live here, so I can proceed to buy all the cards that I have in the cart, and then maybe we can have another live next Sunday or next week if you want. We can finish the second half of the purchases, like with this Luffy card or whatever, and also maybe we can, if you're okay with that, we can check the artworks for OP15, because besides the ones that I put on the video of on Thursday, which was the market update, which basically were just 4 or 5 cards, I haven't seen any artwork yet, so we can check them in live if you want. They will give up Logan Paul. I gotta go pick up my girlfriend. Thanks for the stream, bro. Okay. Yeah, thank you. Bye, Ruben. Have a good weekend, or I mean, the end of the weekend. Have a good Sunday. Monday live or whatnot. Manga events on OP15 look crazy. Yeah, I saw both of them because I put them in the video. I actually prefer the, I think it was called Lightning Dragon or something, over the Golden Rifle. The Golden Rifle, actually, it's more expensive now, but because it's Luffy basically. But I honestly prefer the Lightning Dragon from Inel, yeah. So, but I guess they will be cheaper in a while. We at least need to wait for OP15 to release in English. So maybe what we can do is that next Sunday or Saturday or whatever, we can do another live stream where we finish the purchases for the episode 2 of the TCG Journey. So we spend the remaining $70 or $80 that we have, and then we check for the artworks of OP15 and the second half of EB04, which will be included in the English release. So yeah, maybe let's do that. I think we already have done 1 hour and a half, which I didn't think I could do, honestly. But yeah, So if you want, guys, as always, subscribe to the channel, which helps a lot, especially given how lately the algorithm for YouTube is working. But yeah, thanks a lot to having kept me company today. And yeah, see you soon, I guess. Well, actually, tomorrow the video will be out, so see you tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Thank you guys so much. Bye bye.